Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Virgos out there for February 18th through February 24th. How are all you Virgos doing out there? I hope you guys are doing excellent today and also this week. I would like to thank every one of you who have taken time to watch my videos, and a big thank you to those who subscribed. I appreciate all of you. And always remember, as a disclaimer, if this message does not resonate, remember it could resonate for someone else. So let's see what the universe has to say for the Virgos out there for February 18th through February 24th. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords here. So we have you guys definitely ending something this week, I feel. It is something that's extremely painful, but I feel that this is something mental. I feel that you're finally getting over. It could be someone, maybe someone actually, you guys actually broke up, and now it's the final mental move on from that point, like mentally moving on. Because, a lot of times we could physically move on from things, but mentally we could still be in that place. But I feel like through this ending, now you're ending it completely, like mentally, and starting to go into that new beginning, even though it may be painful. But I feel like this was something that served its purpose, and it could have been something that was still in your life, and it had to come to an end because you are a more evolved version than you were now than you were back then. So now it's time to bring balance into your life and actually start to manifest things that are in more of alignment of who you are. I feel like this was something that has served its purpose, and it had to come to an end. Ooh. We have the Nine of Cups, and I feel like you guys have found wish contentment in your next endeavor. It could be you actually realizing that you're better off single, maybe. It could be you putting an end to a dead-end job that wasn't paying you what you was worth, and now you're moving on to a better opportunity. But it seems you are more confident in this ending because you are going after your true wish contentment. And I feel like I said, this was something that was a wish contentment in the past, but however now it served its purpose, and now you're moving on to bigger and better things, into what makes you more emotionally happy, which is awesome though. We have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So through you putting an ending to this and going after your true wish contentment, you also have the energy of Jupiter here to help you, and that's beautiful. And I feel that since Jupiter is in Sagittarius, you're feeling more creative, more in a fiery energy. Also, if you know how to read your natal chart, you can see where Jupiter is actually transiting your house, which could cause you to even have more inspiration to really go after your dreams right now and really have that creative passion. Be like, you know what? I'm not going to let nothing stop me. I have the drive. I know this is what I want. I'm focused because this is my wish contentment. I know for sure I would like to manifest this in my life. And because of that, you're making waves in the universe every time you focus on what you would like to see in your reality. And Jupiter is here to make sure that you receive it. And the karma is definitely in your favor, and this is also a new karmic cycle for everyone because Jupiter only comes in Sagittarius every 12 years. So this is humongous. So look at the growth you have done since 2007 up from this point. So a lot of things could be ending from those time errors because now it's time for a new karmic cycle, new things, new knowledge, new everything new. Like, it's really out with the old and in with the new at this point because it's, even though we don't like to put endings to things, it is necessary because it's always painful at first when it happens. But how many times in life we actually see, like, you know what, I'm kind of glad that happened. Yeah, it hurt me, but now I see where I am. So let's see why the Ten of Swords is here. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this was definitely a situation that's why Jupiter is here, because through this ending and you cutting it off, now the universe wants to give you something, because this could have been a hard ending that maybe you was like, oh, I really don't want to let this go just yet. Maybe if I just give it more time. But I feel you finally making a decision to put this to the end. The universe is happy, and the universe is saying, okay, Now you're going to start to see why this ending was so important, and then you're going to question why you didn't end this sooner. So I really feel like congratulations to those who have really look at this situation like this, because many people don't. They look at like, woe is me, and my life is falling apart. But I really feel that you guys are really analyzing that, okay, well, if they left my life, or if it's just not working, then something else is out there for me. I'm not going to beat myself up about the situation. And that's what I feel, and the universe loves that. So the universe is going to give you a gift. You could expect something unexpectedly, definitely something that manifests in the physical, because it is a pentacle. So let's see why the Nine of Cups is here. And we have the Strength card. And we have the Nine of Pentacles here. So with the Strength here, and you going after what you want, the Nine of Pentacles is someone who is very content with where they are. They are enjoying life in the current moment. They live in the present. They're looking at all the beautiful things that's around them. It's not like they neglect like the lower octaves of energy. It's just the fact that they don't let it take over their life. And I feel that whatever you are going after, which is your wish contentment, is definitely going to manifest, because you have the Nine of Cups. For each cup, there's a pentacle. So also you have the Ace of Pentacles. So through this ending, you're actually adding more. Like now you're building a whole nother foundation for yourself to even go towards the Ten of Pentacles. So this could have been a situation where you was on the 9, right? But it was like you hit a plateau where it was like everything just kind of froze. It was like no acceleration and growth. And this could have been something that was holding you back. And now you cut it off. Now you get more. You ever been around someone, right? And you notice they be in your life, and then stuff starts to fall apart, and then you start to analyze, like, wait a minute, like, before you came in my life, like, none of this stuff was happening. So I really feel like in that situation, the person lets that person go, and then they start to realize all this abundance, and they meet new people and friends and get new job opportunities. It's the people also that hold us back, because our environment is what we manifest. So that's why it's so important to look at the people you're around, because that's going to be your reality. So I really feel like now that you're getting rid of that, getting rid of the old, and now embracing these new beginnings, you're actually going to manifest on a whole nother level and actually build that stability even faster than you probably would have thought. And this could have been the one thing that was really holding you back, and now that it's done, you're able to move forward. That's beautiful. And the universe is definitely here to give you strength as well, to help you carry through these changes. So let's see why the Knight of Wands is here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Justice. So you also have the universe supporting your creative endeavors. Whatever you focus on, Virgo, when in terms of financial situations, I feel you will find great success in areas that you feel passionate about, that really lights your heart on fire. That's where you're going to see another manifestation within yourself, because we're powerful to manifest, but when we are really passionate about something and we're going after it, no matter how many people tell us no, we don't give up, and you keep going, justice is here. It has no choice but to manifest, because you're putting out all the energy. So if you have something in your life that just lights your soul on fire, go after that, because you have the potential to actually manifest something. It could be a creative project. Maybe you want to start a blog. Maybe you want to start a YouTube channel. Maybe you want to sell photographs or do paintings. I feel like, since, especially because the North Node's in Cancer, we're now tapping into our creative gifts. And I really feel like the more you do that, Virgo, and then you add your analytical mind, so then you add how to make that happen in the physical, man, I'm telling you, you cannot be messed with, Virgo, at all. This is wonderful energy. So let's see why the Wheel of Fortune is here. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the High Priestess. So I feel not only with Jupiter shining down with a lot of influence this week, a lot of great karma. I also feel that this is a great time to also tap into your intuition, because the opposite sign of Virgo is Pisces. So that's the sign that kind of helps you balance out, as the same way as a Virgo helps a Pisces balance out. So I feel like you tapping into that Pisces energy, intuition, creativity, imagination, like I was saying with the wands here. And then you tap into that, and then you put that out into the world. Jupiter is going to help expand that, because Jupiter is all about expansion, higher places, higher knowledge. So it's really because your higher self is higher knowledge. So the more that you tap into yourself and tap into that intuition, and then you know when to drop these projects and put your offer out into the world, let me tell you, you got Jupiter, and I like to incorporate Saturn with the justice because it has to do with law, karma. So my interpretation is this is Jupiter and Saturn behind you in what creative endeavors that you are doing. And because you put an end to this Virgo, you're about to see why. You may not see it right now, but the energy is here. I would say you probably will start to realize probably in March for sure, probably. But this is the energy just showing up in it right now. But like I always say, it takes time for things to manifest. See, people think that when they watch these tarot card readings that they're just supposed to instantly manifest. Not all the time. Like, people could do readings that was for that week and it happens 2 weeks later. It takes it's so much stuff that goes into manifestations, to be honest. I don't even think a lot of people realize. And it takes time for those things to actually manifest. So during these times, if you're not really feeling so great about yourself, do know the universe is supporting you along your way. Focus on where you really want to be, Virgo, and use that analytical mind, not to tear yourself apart, but to figure out how to get to where you need to go. So Virgo, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll catch you guys next week.